Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are once again leaving Musée to visit an island that I find particularly inspiring. Today we are dreaming of Honeycomb by Miel French Toast on Twitter and Instagram. Just a few hours after the dream address was released, I knew I had to show you guys this incredible island, but I wanted to wait to get my new mic so I didn't have to record on my phone in the car anymore. This island deserves better than an iPhone audio memo. I saw that another YouTube channel has toured this island in the time since I recorded this, so I also waited a little longer to post this out of respect for that creator. I also promised the creator of the island that I would make Japanese subtitles for the video, so they should be working, and I apologize if the translation is not very good. I don't know about you, but personally I have been longing for the green of early summer recently, and I really wanted to remember what the game felt like back then. I think autumn is beautiful in the game, but I have seen it from other players pretty much since I got the game in March, between the Southern Hemisphere players and those who time travel, so I just wanted to see some greens again. I think looking at islands in other seasons periodically is really useful for helping us design areas that will transition well between different times of year. The very first thing I saw as the plaza materialized was the flag, which is one of my favorite paintings by Claude Monet, Woman with a Parasol, and it just perfectly sets the tone of the island for me. After admiring the beautiful flag, I decided to head down over to where the airport is, which I assume is down this way, past the beautiful wedding arch and these really nice hedges. Notice how the creator has used tiny trees, which helps make a more interesting set of heights within this area. I really like that. I might steal that idea. And looking at her map, we can see that Miel is up in the far corner. That's our resident representative, which means honey in French. And then for villagers, we have Pate, Tangy, Punchy, Marina, Lobo, Raymond, Judy, Gwen, Flurry, and Cube. Excellent choice. And we also see that they kept much of the original structure of the island. There's a beautiful canal running almost straight through the middle of everything. And I think that's going to be super interesting. Look at all those bridges. Now let's head into the island. I'm really nervous about missing anything, so I'm very sorry if I do, but I'll try my best not to. So sorry if I trace my steps back over a place we've already been. I'm just making sure that we don't miss anything. And I love this little tea area, and it appears that there is a small little area on the beach, as well as this really beautiful house. I love that mustard colored door. I also love this little cedar bathtub here. I think that's really pretty on the beach in front of this house. And I love all these little garden seating areas in between all of the hedges and trees. And heading back towards where the plaza is, you can see that there's quite a bit of art. And there's also some more tiny trees, which I really appreciate. Look how that changes the scale of this painting. And then heading up, over here is Able Sisters. They've put up quite a beautiful little sewing display out front. And here appears to be a cafe serving pasta, and they have some of the Halloween sets, which is really cute. They also have a little carrot cake, which looks delicious, and I see there is a path leading over this way, which looks exciting, but I'm going to head up here first, just so we don't miss anything. This looks nice. So it's another little cafe, and you can see something emerging over the horizons, which is so exciting. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. I need to take a picture of this. Sorry. Oh my. Okay, so that appears to be 3 levels of simple panels with windmills and lighthouses and silos, all creating a really dense layered effect. I think on the map this is called Stockholm, which is really interesting. It does quite look like that. So you can really see European influence here. And that is just so beautiful. This is definitely one of the areas that attracted me to this island and made me really want to tour it. But just that walk up to see it is so stunning. The first time I saw it, I was literally at a loss for words. I had nothing to say. So I had to refilm it. But also this little canal area is so cute. You can see more of Stockholm at the end of it, so it has an illusion of going on for quite a long ways. But it's actually a very compact little area. In a moment you can see that it only is a few tiles long, and they also used Punchy's house so beautifully at the end of this. I think the villager houses are really great to incorporate because it adds so much detail that you can't really achieve with just simple panels. And that little canal area is beautiful. I'm going to have to keep that in mind because I am working on a canal project on my own island, and hopefully you guys will see a video about that very soon. Heading back through the plaza, let's go to the left now. And this appears to be more of the spring gardens with some beautiful dining areas. I'm going to go around and try and see those in a second. But I love what they've done with the hedges. It creates such a lush and full effect that I'm totally going to have to try to emulate. And look at how well those roses match the wedding arches. That is beautiful. And what's on the tables as well. And oh my god, all of the wedding stuff matches the flowers they use completely perfectly, and that is just such a nice little touch. I don't know why I never noticed that they matched so well before. And I also like what she did with the beach down here. It's very cute. I love the outdoor bath on literally anything. But I adore this little banquet area. It's so sweet. I really wish I could go to a garden party here because that pretty much would be the ideal summer day for me. They've also got the mom's tea cozy, which matches, again, beautifully with all of these other items. God, this is such a simple little decoration, but I think it's absolutely perfect. Now let's zoom up here, and I love the combination of the Valiant statues with the hedges put directly on the stone pathing. I think that looks really nice. It really breaks up what otherwise looks like a totally solid slab of stone. And it appears over here that there is a bit more of a casual park, as well as some seasonal items. So let's go check out that little park over to the side. I'm also seeing some instances of the path put over the stone pathing, which is kind of crazy over there. But I like how they use the weeds to make it a little more overgrown and natural over here. I think it provides a really nice break from the formality of the gardens. And this all just looks so beautiful with Tangy's home. Again, amazing color matching. The pumpkins look perfect. All of the greenery, the exact color of Tangy's roof. That's perfect. And then heading back down, let's go up and just make sure we didn't miss anything up here. I can see the garden again. Sorry, I'm getting slightly lost in this hedge maze here. And then we're back at resident services. Here's a cute little seating area. Hi Raymond. Oh god, I'm gonna be so horrible. Raymond, I'm sorry. I always feel horrible doing that to villagers. Like, it just seems so mean, but a lot of times I can't walk past narrow areas without pushing them at all. Little canal here. I really wish these stone arched bridges had a little bit more height to them. Like, why is there no wall? You can just fall off. And ignore what you see in the distance up there. Let's look at this empty beach. Just kidding. Look at this adorable little Christmas market over here. I didn't realize that those tables were customizable that the Christmas candle is on, but I love that. And an adorable little cafe over here. This brick matches the garden chairs so well. I don't usually use the garden furniture because I don't like the way it looks, but it looks beautiful there. So I might have to reconsider. And then coming up here, you see a very grand structure. This appears to be a castle, and it is beautiful. Yeah, there isn't really much else to say. This is incredible, stunning. I haven't seen anything quite like it before. And I really like the use of the phone boxes. Heading over to Nooks, they've made quite a nice little shopping area, And I'm definitely taking notes because I'm planning to do something kind of similar on my island. And once again, this is an excellent example of European, little bit cluttered, but still quite walkable aesthetics. Over here, this was described on the map as Italy, and I do think they really captured that using some of the same simple panels as before, but when you put it on the beach with the palm trees, it does seem much more Mediterranean. I also adore what they've done with the garden bench up here. I think that looks beautiful. I've seen it on a couple of other islands before, and I've also thought about doing it on my own. So seeing that in person, I'm definitely going to have to do that as well. It looks really nice, and I know in Paris there are tons of balconies like that. Ooh, this is a very nice little view. I love the way they've done these simple panels kind of staggered to create a diagonal path towards this villager house. And I'm not sure if these are stunted trees or not. I think they're slightly smaller than they should be, which really adds to the look that they're going for here. And I love that yellow phone box up there between the yellow simple panels and the house. I think they go really nicely together. And I see that there's a raised area that we can probably go up on later, and a very cute little museum design, very classic. Let's go across here. I think this will take us over to the Stockholm area. Oh no, wait, sorry. I didn't go through all that other stuff before, so I think we should probably do that first. Sorry, I don't want to forget something, so I'm just trying to get everything in for you guys. This is a beautiful little courtyard. You can see that these are in fact stunted trees. They have the little sapling behind it. And wow. I'm really gonna have to get up on top of here because it looks really nice. So let me dash back to where the staircase was and let's try and get up there. So over here there are even more shops, which is really interesting, and I love the random little duck they have sitting. That's very fun. And also Raymond's house, which is very classy looking. They've got the piano, but it also looks quite urban with this alleyway going on over here and the jail bars. I love when people use this fortune cookie cart. I mean, it probably is still a fortune cookie cart, but just as a street vendor, I think that looks very nice. And look at these little pumpkin stools. That's hilarious. I love that. And okay, here we are. This is the little garden area that we could get the view, and this was totally worth coming up here for. We can see such a nice perspective of this area down below. And the perspective work with that little tree really does look nice. Definitely a big fan. Alright, and continuing this way, I really like this library thing they have. It's not the traditional outdoor library, and ooh, okay. Up here looks very colorful. This is so magical and fun, oh my goodness. I love these gnomes. And the cherry tree standee and the mushlight. Oh my god, every item that I see coming up at the bottom of the screen is just perfect. It's so fairy tale. It is like, I guess, fairycore, and it is beautiful. I can see the resident rep's house in the background. I love her cute little outfit, oh my god. And it seems that we should not go inside the house. There seems to be a sign saying it's closed, but I'll run down here and bring you guys to see. Look at this cute little pumpkin patch. And that is a beautiful custom design that she's wearing. I also really like the design of the house just in general. And the surrounding gardens are just stunning. Wow. Alright, let's go see this cute little workshop looking area. I love the combination of the piano with this white iron bookshelf. It looks really nice. Let me just sit here and play some really horrible music, and God, it is beautiful. It's such a nice little vignette. I definitely would recommend taking inspiration for that because it all goes together so nicely. And with the side of the house there with the windows, it's just really detailed and well thought out. Let's hop over here. I'm pretty sure we were supposed to walk down behind the museum, but we can see that there's a cute little rocking chair and a lovely little path taking you to the secret beach. So I might skip going the way you're actually supposed to go, but I would highly recommend visiting this dream address in person to see what it's really like for yourself and going that way and looking at the secret beach. Because this one is totally worth the visit. I'll put the dream address in the description for you guys. And yes, this is in fact a version of the path, which is insane given the amount of simple panels and custom codes they have around here. I can't believe they have room to fit that. So I'm very impressed by that. And that's such a pretty little area for her house to be. I love this duck pond, and this triceratops is such a whimsical touch. That's hilarious. And there is Punchy's house. And this is the Stockholm area that we saw before. Now we know it's behind it. And I am intrigued noticing that they didn't choose to put a path down along the river, which is a really interesting choice because I feel like most of us try to put as much pathing as we can get away with in these more urban looking areas. And I feel like it's nice to let the grass come through a bit sometimes. It comes off as really nice and whimsical because it sort of plays off that expectation of what a city should look like. I think that placing a very urban city block facade in a very lush green garden style spot creates that satisfying contrast that ends up looking really beautiful and interesting and special. And I think that contrast between the lush garden spaces and the very well articulated urban illusion work is what makes this island so inspiring. Thank you, Miel, for letting us take a walk around today, and thank you so much to everyone who stuck around to the end of the video. I hope you were just as inspired by this island as I was. You can subscribe for more tours as well as speed builds on my island, or find me on Twitter and Instagram at Musei. And as always, I would love to see your posts inspired by these videos, and I hope to see you again next time.